was a young lad in Blackley did dwell, and he caught him one night by himself. He courted and Dawson at Bowley side, and on Tinker's grey mare a courtin' did ride to his own mind. As he was a-riding o'er Copywood side, it rained and it rained and it wouldn't abide. His heart it did ache and he trembled and sighed, for fear he'd not make it to Bowley side to his own mind. But he rode and he rode till he come to a doer, and Nanny come ahead to zood off done a foor. Come gate off the horse who to him did say, and put it in stable and give it some hay to the own mind. And when he had done, he come into thirst, and he were as wait as any dread mass. She brought him without cheer as he'd sat in a foor. Come sit thee down by me, love, let's talk it o'er to her own mind. Well, I've hens and I've cocks, I've rabbits and ducks, beside cow and silver, though not very much. I've as much as £5 when all is made right, and besides I can weave off a piece in a week to me own mind. They talked it o'er until it were day. He said, I'll go warm, who said, go thee way. If tha'd done as I'd had thee, me heart that'd a won. But now that as far off as 'twere when begun to me own mind. He went into stable and brought his mare out. Now pray thee, love, take me to the bottom at Fout. He'd a chin like a churn and an out scrubby hat, and he sat like a monkey at top at mare's back to me own mind. And when he get warm, his father did say, what's up with her, Jack is a-sleeping all day. Sometimes he doth sigh and sometimes he doth cry, and he says he'll be up to him by and by to his own mind. Oh mother, mother, now I'm married, I wish that I had longer tarried, since the women do declare that the breeches they will wear. Oh loving son, what is the matter? Do she frown, or do she chatter, or do she out of a reason run? What is it, me loving son? Oh, you go home and kindly love her, then perhaps she may recover. Give unto your wife a due, and let me hear no more from you. As he went home, a neighbour met him, told him something for to vex him. The neighbour cried, I'll tell you true, who was with your wife just now? Oh, I saw her with Will the weaver, very free and close together. On the threshold of your door, they went in, I saw no more. So he went home all in a wonder, banging on the door like thunder. Who isn't that, the weaver cried, 'tis me husband, you must hide. She went down to let him in, kissed her husband very prim. Then the husband did reply, fetch some beer for I am dry. And when she went to fetch the beer, then he thought the house was clear. Searched the house, the rooms all round, but nobody could be found. Then opened the chimney, chanced to gaze in. There he stood like one amazing. There he saw the wretched soul perched upon the cotterel pole. And it saw you, rogue, I'm glad I found thee. I won't hang and I won't drown thee, but I'll stifle you with smoke. This he thought, but nothing spoke. So he built a rousing fire just to please his heart's desire. His wife cried out with very good will, "Husband, there's a man you'll kill." As he stood heaping on the fuel, she said, "Me dear and only jewel, as I am your lawful wife, take him down and spare his life." So off the corporal pole he took him, and so merrily he shook him. Every shake he gave a stroke, saying, "Come no more to stop me smoke." Running down the street the neighbours met him, running as if the devil would get him. "Where have you been?" the neighbours cried. "Amongst the bacon," he replied. "Did you ever see a chimney sweeper half as black as Will the Weaver? Ragged coat and hat likewise, a broken nose and two black eyes." Every morning at 5:30, Eawr Knocker-Up comes round. Tap, tap, tap with a damn big stick as we were sleeping sound. If it weren't for a little bit of brass that I earned to keep myself alive, I'd throw thou devil to bottom at quarter before I get up at 5:30. One day he come at 4:30, afore it were daylight. Tap, tap, tap with his damn big stick, a whacking in all our street. Is it 5:05? I shed suit him, now it's only 4:30. I've just popped around to tell the old I can sleep for an hour more. And every morning at 5:30, Eawr Knocker-Up comes around. Tap, tap, tap with a damn big stick as we were sleeping sound. If it weren't for a little bit of brass that I earned to keep myself alive, I'd throw thou devil to bottom at quarter before I get up at 5:30. Oh, it's my old man come home to me an hour before his time, and going into the stable a strange horse he did find. Oh, what strange horse can this be, me love, oh, what strange horse can this be? It's a milking cow, his wife replied, me mother has sent to me. A milking cow, says he, aye, a milking cow, says she. Oh, it's many's the mile I've travelled, 1,000 miles or more, for a saddle on a milking cow I never did see before. Oh, it's my old man come home to me an hour before his time, and there upon the table a strange hat he did find. Oh, what strange hat can this be, me love, oh, what strange hat can this be? It's a chamber pot, his wife replied, me mother has sent to me. A chamber pot, says he, aye, a chamber pot, says she. Oh, it's many's the mile I've travelled, 1,000 miles or more, for a feather on the chamber pot I never did see before. Oh, it's my old man come home to me an hour before his time, and there upon the staircase a pair of boots did find. Oh, what strange boots can these be, me love, oh, what strange boots can these be? They're buttertubs, his wife replied, me mother has sent to me. Buttertubs, says he, aye, buttertubs, says she. Oh, it's many's the mile I've travelled, 1,000 miles or more, but spurs upon the buttertub I never did see before. Oh, it's my old man come home to me an hour before his time, and going into the bedroom a strange man he did find. Oh, what strange man can this be, me love, oh, what strange man can this be? It's a milking maid, his wife replied, me mother has sent to me. A milking milking maid, says he. Aye, a milking maid, says she. Oh, it's many's the mile I've travelled, 1,000 miles or more, for a beard on the milking maid I never did see before. Oh, it's my old man come home to me an hour before his time, and going into the bedroom the same man he did find. So he quickly took his whip in hand, and he quickly laid it on, and there he laced the pair of them, and out they both did run. Oh, it's many's the mile I've travelled, 1,000 miles or more, for I've never seen two buggers run so bloody fast before. I am a soldier blithe and a gay that rambles for promotion. I've laid the French and Spaniards low some miles across the ocean. I've travelled England, Ireland too, I've travelled bonny Scotland through, and I've caused many a maid to rue. I'm a gay and a rambling soldier. When I was a young and in me prime, 12 years I went recruiting through England, Ireland, Scotland too, wherever I was a suiting, with a lady gay and a spent full life, and in every town a different wife. And seldom was there any strife with a gay and a rambling soldier. At Woolwich town I courted a Jane, her sister and her mother, and all the time that I was there they were jealous of each other. Our orders came, I had to start, I left poor Jane with a broken heart. From Woolwich town we soon did part, with a gay and a rambling soldier. The Queen she has commanded me to range the country over, from Woolwich town to Liverpool, from Plymouth back to Dover. And in whatever town I went, for to court all maidens I was bent, and to marry none was my intent, but to still be a rambling soldier. Oh, well, now the war's there at an end, and I'm not ashamed to mention the Queen has given me my discharge and granted me a pension. No doubt some lasses will me blame, but none of them can tell me name. But if you want to know the same, well, they calls me the rambling soldier. Said the Lord to his lady before he went out, beware of false lambkin, he's a-walking about. Said the Lord to his lady as he mounted his horse, beware of false lambkin, he's a-lying in the moss. What care I for false lambkin or any of his kin? For the doors are all bolted and the windows close-pinned. So he kissed his lady, then he rode away, for to be in fair London be the dawn of the day. And the doors were all bolted and the windows close-pinned, but for one little window where Lambkin crept in was the lord of this hall. Said the false Lamkin, he's away to fair London. Said the false nurse to him, where's the lady of this hall? Said the false Lamkin, she's asleep in a bower. Said the false nurse to him, and where's the heir of this hall? Said the false Lamkin, he's asleep in his cradle. Said the false nurse to him, we'll prick him all o'er wi' a pin, and that'll make your lady for to come down to him. So he pricked him all over with a bright silver pin, and the nurse held the basin for the blood to run in. Oh nursemaid, how sound you do sleep? Can't you hear my little baby for to cry and to weep? Oh my lady, I have tried him with milk and with pap. Come down, oh my lady, and nurse him in your lap. Oh nursemaid, oh hush him with a bell. Oh, I can't touch him, lady, till you come down your cell. Oh, how darest I come down in the dead of the night, when there's no fire kindled, no candle alight. Oh, you have 3 silver mantles as bright as the sun. Come down, oh, my lady, be the light of just one. As she was going down thinking no harm, False Lamkin he caught her right tight in his arm. Oh spare me life, me life that's so sweet. You shall have as many guineas as the stones in the street. Oh spare me life, till 1 of the clock. You shall have me daughter Betsy, she's the flower of the flock. Fetch me a daughter Betsy, she can do me some good. She can hold the silver basin for to catch your heart's blood. Come down, pretty Betsy, the flower of your kin, and see your own mother's heart's blood so swiftly running. So it's down comes pretty Betsy with a heart full of woe. Oh, kill me, False Lamkin, and let me mother go. But here's blood in the kitchen, here's blood in the hall, here's blood in the parlour where me lady did fall. Pretty Betsy, she run up to the tower so high, till she saw her own dear father come a-riding close by. Oh father, don't blame it on me. 'Twas the false nurse and Lamkin killed baby and she. False Lamkin, he was hanged on the gallows so high, and the false nurse was a burned in the fire close by. You merry blades of England, I pray now lend an ear. It's of some splendid foot running has happened just this year. At Bellevue on Monday last there was running in fine style, with races from 100 yards to the length of a mile. On the first day of December 1845, some thousands come to Bellevue, their hearts were merry and fine, to see them gallant heroes both come stripped unto the skin, to ride their best for £50, which of them could win. Both the runners then they quickly peeled and went to the starting ground, where Turner said to Blackburn Mick, I'll win that £50. But Mickey answered, Turner lad, for that I do not mind, for if I do not run the first I'll not be far behind. The shot went off away they went, and Turner took the lead. But when they'd both run half a mile, Mick passed his man with speed. Then Turner said, I must give in, for I can do no more. And Mick won by 300 yards and another 3 score. All the races being over now, it's time to end this song. But don't forget the clogger who has proved himself a don, for he beat Cowper and he bought the prize in gallant style. So clogger for 200 yards and Blackburn Mick the mile. So your success to Lancashire, the pride of England. For foot runners in all the world, there's none with it could stand. Abroad as I was walking, for to hear the birds sing sweet, I lent me back to a garden wall, for to watch two lovers meet. Come sing me another song, fair maid, and it's I will marry thee. Kind sir, she said, oh, I'm yet too young, your bride for to be. Oh, the younger you are, the better, more fitting to be me bride. Then perhaps one day, oh, I'll turn and say, oh, I married my wife a maid. 9 times he kissed her ruby lips, he viewed her sparkling eye. Then he took her by the lily white hand, all night with her to lie. And 'twas all the forepart of the night, how they did sport and play. Then all the latter part of that night, oh, she slept in his arms till day, till day, till day, till day, till daylight did appear. Then this young man arose, put on his clothes, saying, fare thee well, me dear. Oh, that's not what you promised me when I lay by your side. Oh, you said that you would marry me, make me a lawful bride. Oh, if I said I'd marry you, oh, it's more than I would do. Did you think that I would marry a girl so easy found as you? Oh, you courted me, the fair maid said, you got me to comply. You courted me in a merry mood, all night with me to lie. And when you'd won me heart, false love, me head lay on your breast, you could make me believe by the fold of your arm that the sun rose in the west. Oh, I wish your breast was made of glass, that all in it might behold. I'd write our secret on your heart in letters made of gold. For me parents, they have brought me up like a small bird in a cage. Oh, and now I am with child by you, scarce 14 years of age. Oh, it's of the farmers' daughters, to market they may go, while I, poor girl, must stay at home and rock the cradle, oh, to rock the cradle, o'er and o'er, and sing sweet lullaby. Was there ever a maid in all this town so crossed in lover's eye? Oh, there's many a star shall fade in the west, there's many a leaf shall blow, and there's many a curse shall light on a man for treating a poor girl so. Go down to your father's garden, sit down and cry your fill. Oh, and when you think on what you've done, you'll blame your own goodwill. In Manchester I saw a crow leave London in a crag, sir. It flew as far as Saddleworth wi' Ashton on its back, sir. And if thou knows a bigger lie, then lay thee money down, for it's a lie, the biggest lie outside of London town. In Warrington I saw a pig kill 200 people. In Lancaster I saw a dog dance on Leach Church steeple. And if thou knows a bigger lie, then lay thee money down, for it's a lie, the biggest lie outside of London town. In Bake-Up I did see a monkey at Burnley teach a school, sir. In Blackburn it made Wangby cheese, in Cone it shaved a fool, sir. And if thou knows a bigger lie, then lay thee money down, for it's a lie, the biggest lie outside of London town. In Radcliffe Bridge I saw a donkey burn 200 witches. In Bury I saw an out-tom-cat at Bolton selling matches. And if thou knows a bigger lie, then lay thee money down, for it's a lie, the biggest lie outside of London town. I once saw 2 dead guinea pigs try which of them was stronger. I've really told so many lies that I can sing no longer. And if thou knows a bigger lie, then lay thee money down, for it's a lie, the biggest lie outside of London town. Now to conclude and end me song wi' heart and free goodwill, sir. If thou wants a bigger lie than this, I mun sing it for thysel, sir. Aye, if thou knows a bigger lie, then lay thee money down, for it's a lie, the biggest lie outside of London town. Says John to his wife one hot summer's day, I'm resolved that in Grinfield no longer I'll stay, but I'll get to Oldham as fast as I can. So it's fare thee well Grinfield and fare thee well Nan, for a soldier I'll be, brave Oldham I'll see, and I'll go have a battle with French. Dear John, said his wife, and who bitterly cried, well, to be one at footer means thou for to ride. Odds ducks lass I'll ride, even thasser a mule, ere I'll cower in Grinfield as black as the devil, both clamming and starving with ne'er a farthing. It'd welly drive any mon mad. Aye, John, since we come into Grinfield to dwell, we've had many bare meals, I can very well tell. Bare meals, you may say, lass, I very well know. There's been 2 days this a week when we've had naught at all, and I'm very near-sided, a fool I'll abide it. I'll fate either Spanish at French. Then said me Aunt Margaret, ah, John, you saw what? I'd ne'er go to Oldham, but in England I'd stop. It matters not much, for to Oldham I'll go. I'll ne'er climb to the earth, but somebody shall know. And first Frenchman I find, I'll tell him me mind. And if he'll na fate, he mun run. Well, it's damp brew I come, for we live up at top. I thought I'd reach out and wherever I'd stop. Odds ducks how they stared when I'd getten to mumps. Me out at in me hand and me clogs full of stumps. But I soon told 'em I were going to Oldham, and I'd have a battle with French. I kept on way down lane and to Oldham I went. I asked a recruit if they'd made up their count. Nay, nay, me good lad, for for he talked like a king. Come with me that street lad, and thee I will bring. Where if thou art willing, thou may have a shilling. Odds ducks I thought this were a news. He brought me to the place where they measured their right, and if that were right, there were no said but wait. I retched me and stretched me and never did flinch. Said mon, I believe that me mon to an inch, and I thought this'll do. I'll have guineas anew, for it's out and brave, out and for me. So it's fair thee well, Grinfield, a soldier I'm made. I've getten new shoon and a rare cockade. I'll fight for out England as hard as I can. At French, Dutch, at Spanish, to me it's all one. And I'll make 'em to stare like a new startled hare. And I'll tell 'em from out of I come. When I was young and scarce 18, I drove a roaring trade, and many a sly trick I have played on many a pretty maid. Me parents saw that would not do, I soon would spend their store, so they resolved that I should go on board a man of war. A bold-pressed gang surrounded me, their warrant they did show, and they swore that I shouldn't go to sea, but to face the daring foe. So off they lugged me to the boat, oh how I cursed me fate. For 'twas then I found that I must float on board the 98. When first I put me foot on board, how I began to stare. Our captain, oh, he gave the word, there is no time to spare. They weighed their anchor, shook out sail, and off they bore me straight, for to fight the foe in storm and gale on board the 98. But as time fled, I bolder grew, and hardened was to war. I'd run aloft with my ship's crew, and valued not a scar. So well I did me duty do, till I got boatswain's mate, and damn me soon got boatswain too on board the 98. So years rolled by at Trafalgar, brave Nelson fought and fell. As they capsized that hardy tar, I caught a rap as well. So to Greenwich College I came back, because I saved me pate. They only knocked a wing off Jack on board a 98. So now me cocoa I can take me pouch with back stored. In me blue clothes and me 3-cocked hat, I'm as happy as a lord. I've done me duty, served me king, and now I bless me fate. But damn me, I'm too old to sing, for I'm nearly 98. When I were a lad with me mother and dad, I thought I'd have some fun. I worked all day from morn till night, me work were never done. Ned Todmorden Fair were coming around, I thought I'd have a day. So I up with me hat and me walking stick and toddled off right away, like a fine old English gentleman, one of the olden kind. As I were going to Todmorden Fair, I passed the church's door. I thought I'd have a look around, I'd never been a fooer. There were out folk, young folk in pews and boxes sat, A silly old fella come up to me, said, son, take off the hat like a fine old English gentleman, one of the olden kind. In comes the lass with a box of brass and kindly hands it round, and me not being a skinny old bugger, I nobbut took half a crown. A silly old fella sat next to me, I thought you were going to die. I said, sure up, that silly old bugger, I've left some in for thee, like a fine old English gentleman, one of the olden kind. When all were o'er and all were done and folk were homeward bound, I toddled along to Todmorden Fair to spend me half a crown. And there begun I had such fun I wish I could have stayed, but when me brassy all were gone to Cliviger back I came, like a fine old English gentleman, one of the olden kind.